wagons. Station wagons are really cool. Am I pronouncing wagon a bit weird? Station wagons. Um, to me, they're a very American thing, and unfortunately, they're not super popular today anymore. Mostly replaced by SUVs and other cars, which is a shame because wagons, like I said, are super cool and they look really different. And this is the one. This is a Buick Estate wagon that Auto World did, and it's causing my phone camera to have a bit of a fit. And yeah, this is when I really started to appreciate Auto World, like just how amazingly well done it is. Like the side wood paneling and everything. The rack on the top is just a gorgeous little car. Well, it's a gorgeous, humongous car. And also from General Motors, I got from Amazon. This was selling for like less than $6 shipped, so I had to take it. This was one of the castings I wanted from Greenlight from a long time, and yesterday I was just looking around. I was like, oh, well, that's a great price. I immediately went for it. This is the hobby exclusive 1970, right? 1970? Yeah, 1970 Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser, and it's done in an ambulance style. And I have to say, like, as far as at least this pair is concerned, as far as wagons are concerned, Auto World has Greenlight beat by a country mile. Unfortunately, I mean, it's still a really nice car, but there's just like quite a few detail things that really add up. Well, first of all, this thing, I don't know how you can see it. I think this is perpendicular to my camera lens, and you can see it has a lean. It's leaning this way, like a lot of my M2 machine. Well, like both of my M2 machines have, which is a bummer right from the get-go. It's not super noticeable, and I'm sure if you like put it on a display case, you have to know what you're looking for in order to actually see it. But still, it's not very nice to have. It rolls, but you can see the back wheels. Oh, they're rolling fine out. I don't know. You can pick it up, but like the back wheels, you can see it was sliding there a little. I don't know, like I think maybe the axles are just not fit really well. Like if you roll it normally it's fine, but if you put it down, I feel like it's just, maybe it's rubbing against the wheel well or something. Paint wise, it's got a bit of I think what people call it is like flea bites. You see one right here. I mean, paint wise is not that bad, and I've definitely had like worse from well no, well, I think overall, Auto World has better paint quality. Although I've had bad experience from them. My Dodge Challenger is pretty bad paints. As you can see here, the silver is missing quite a bit over on the window trim. The chrome, which will be very hard to pick up on camera. It's missing. Where is it? It's missing a bit of a chrome over here and here, but I don't think you can actually pick it up on the camera. There's too much reflection going on. And there's a big chunk of chrome missing right here, which I think you might be able to see. Like it's a black showing instead of the silver chrome. Like all these tiny stuff individually, if like, oh, and hubcaps. Here it's got a pretty big scratch here. Like individually, if it's just like a couple of them, I'm fine, and I get it. Like it's Greenlight, it's $6, you know, being like $5 to $6 sold in store. I'm not expecting Comic Limited vintage kind of quality, but having like one or two of them, I can more than live with. But they really add up, and I'm really frustrated with that. Overall, I mean, it's still a great looking car. Like I said, most of them you're not gonna notice it. I'm probably gonna, when I have a display, I'm gonna turn off the AC. When I put it in a display case, it's probably gonna go in this way, and there's not much you can notice. You can notice the chrome missing a bit here, but that's about it. But if you want to actually like hold it in your hand and play around with it, try to roll it. Try being the operative word here. This is I think this is my only Greenlight that just doesn't roll well. Every one of my other Greenlights have rolled fine to this point. But yeah, if you actually want to hold it in your hand, it adds up. But I mean, like, look at the wood paneling. That's really, really nice. That's like, compared to the Auto World, the Buick. It compares. I think the oh, it's hard to say which one is better. They definitely are pretty, all really, really well done, both of which. But like the Auto World so far, I have much better rolling experience with Auto World in general. Greenlight just always have like kind of a bumpy ride, which is fine. I'm not getting them to be played with. The ambulance paint is really nicely done. There's like more than enough of what Greenlight did right and did well here to make up for it. The roof rack, and you can see the emergency light, whatever you call it. The interior is very nice. It's actually you can see the dashboard and the steering wheel are in black, while the rest of the interiors are in this kind of like tan color. It has a tailgate that opens up, which is really sweet. You can put stretchers in it if you have any. I don't, but when you close it, you can see the right side has a big, like slightly larger gap, but that's very, very, I don't even consider that a problem. This is really interesting, and I think in this case a negative way. You can see how, well, pretty much how the sausage is made. You can see the two holes here used for license plates, but there's just no license plate and the holes are not properly filled up, and it's just kind of weird. Same goes for the front as well. You can see, and I don't get why. Just put in like license plates and just write like, I don't know, Vista Cruiser, or Oldsmobile, or Ambulance 911, something, right? Now it just has two holes. Just feel really, or just do Atomic Elemented Vintage. Just like put an empty license plate in there and just do nothing with it. This just looks strange, but you're not gonna look at it from that angle too often. Is there anything I haven't covered yet? Like overall, I like it, but it's just like little annoyances really add up. And production number 211. That's pretty. That's the lowest Greenlight I own currently, which is pretty. Well, doesn't mean anything, but it's pretty cool, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I think I know I love my Greenlight, and I still do, but I think it's pretty obvious that Auto World is very much a superior brand as far as quality is concerned, as far as American brands are concerned. Yeah, and as far as like comparison between Greenlight and premium Hot Wheels, I still take Greenlight any day of the week. It's just, Hot Wheels just, Greenlight just got so much more detailed. True 164, like so many pieces to get it right. Like, obviously, I can give it a bit more of a leeway as far as like quality control goes, as opposed to Hot Wheels, which has pretty amazing quality control for their premium stuff at least. But it's a four-part body. Obviously, I'm gonna accept better quality control from Hot Wheels. I'm still gonna get my Greenlight because like the amazing stuff I got from Greenlight are truly incredible. But yeah, I'm definitely not gonna. I don't know what I was saying. This one is slightly disappointing. Again, like I still like it. I don't regret spending like less than $6 on it, but just improve the quality control a little bit, Greenlight, and feel like you're this close to greatness. And just another Oldsmobile I had. This is Johnny Lightning. So also another M2 brand, same company as the Auto World, and this one is really nice. Like, why don't Johnny Lightning make true 164 cars? Oh, it's because otherwise I'll go bankrupt. Do you have a lien as well? Oh, for heaven's sake, this one is leaning this way. But like as far as like the body, like, and the paint is concerned, this one is pretty great. This is the Oldsmobile 442. And you can see like a similarity in their front grille and everything. Oh, by the way, this opens up. You can see the interior. Not much from this angle or the lighting conditions, but it's there. It's pretty cool. The Greenlight one, I've actually looked it up. It looks like it's just the hood is cast into the main body, because like for different years of the Vista Cruiser, the hood changed apparently. I'm not too familiar with this stuff, so they just made it modular so they can change it out to be ear accurate, which is really cool. But as a result, even though it looks like it might have an opening engine hood, it does not, which is fine by me. This one is not true 164, by the way. I did the numbers. I don't remember exactly if it's like slightly too big or slightly too small, just judging by like size comparison. Say maybe it's a little big, but I can't be 100% sure about it. Oh, no, it's not true 164. So yeah, I think this might be the most negative I have about Greenlight, but like overall, I mean, it looks good. Like from a distance, if you put it in like the same display case as like Tarmac Works or Atomic Limited Vintage, it's not gonna look, you know, like completely out of place, you know, from like any sort of reasonable distance, if you're not like picking it up and completely scrutinizing it. It's not gonna look bad like next to these ultra premium brands. But, and I know, like I've said about Greenlight in the past, it's like when you're paying for Greenlight for like $6-7, if you expect like $23 to $30 worth of Atomic Limited Vintage quality, then you're crazy. But I just wish they can just be a bit better with their quality control. That's all I'm asking. It's a bit of a shame because, like I said, I really love Greenlight, but definitely one of the more disappointing models I have, which is a bummer. But I do like my wagons, and I think I'm gonna get the what wagons do I want? The as far as I think mostly Auto World, the Chevy Kingswood wagon would be really, really cool. The Country Squire, the Ford Country Squire will be really, really cool. Oh, by the way, Buick and Oldsmobile are both owned by General Motors, and when Oldsmobile was still a thing, it was sitting like pretty much middle of the road as far as the GM offerings go, while Buick is like one step above it. Yesterday I was just looking up like the history of General Motors, the history of Chevrolet, and like was reading about William Durant, who started, who pretty much like he bought Buick and then started and consolidated General Motors, and he also co-founded Chevrolet. And he seems like just really stand-up dude, which I thought was really, really cool. Like he's like a genuinely good person. So I don't know, like talking about American automobile history, like make him like the poster child and just, you know, let Ford be. Just don't talk. I mean, I like, as far as like technological innovations, obviously Ford did more than Durant, who was more business-like, although he did start the dealership system, which is really interesting, and how relevant it is even till this day. I know like Ford still probably did more too as far as innovations go, but like talking about just being like a decent human being, seems like William Durant is a much better pick. What are you doing? God. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.